Hey, what's up guys? Quick video. Sometimes we talk about open box and purchasing displays that are much more affordable, that have been returned for small defects and issues that some people simply don't like their display and bring it back. Wow, that is a huge Sony. What is that? 85-inch 850F. Interesting. Anyway, the open box, people then say, hey, you know what, maybe somebody brought it back, they just didn't like it. Typically you'll see them in a box or they're a display. Now, why I never recommend that is if you picture these displays are turned on literally at 9:30 in the morning and turned off at 10 o'clock at night. So right off the bat, I would not recommend anything you see that are on the walls. Now, the biggest reason why I also do not recommend any kind of open box is that sometimes, guys, this is how they're handled. If you look here on a pallet, any kind of electronics that you see like that, as sensitive as TVs are, that are handled on a hand truck, does that mean that they were this way being inspected and they end up in a box like that? These things, the displays have gotten so fragile over the years. This is a KS9000, I believe. I would never purchase an open box, and this is proof why. I don't know why they have them on the floor like this, but if you can imagine in the back any of it looking like that, that would be very, 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 very tough to sell. And now this guy's gonna give him 10% off of that price. But would you buy something that you see on a hand truck? These things are glass, they weigh 80 pounds. So if you're ever thinking about an open box, guys, be very, very careful. Make sure there's an extended warranty, which there isn't with a lot of these. You actually lose the warranty most of the time. But that is simply why I would not purchase an open box of any kind. I have to keep walking because they don't like you selling them in these places. But then some of you get very interested in it. Now, I had 11 TVs in 2016 that were returned, and I went back to the Best Buy. They had dead pixels, they had edge lip bleed, they had terrible flash lighting, and they were all put down in the Best Buy with no problems. They were all, it was actually not funny, but all of my TVs, 5 or 6 of them at the time, Vizios, they were all put down next to each other, and I'd asked the person there, is there any problems with these? Nope, no problems at all. Knowing full well they had dead pixels, knowing full well they had flash lighting, knowing full well there was problems with them. So just be very, very careful when you think about picking up an open box. But this is the first time I've ever seen them laid out, literally, on a hand truck like that, or a dolly. So just think about, you're gonna pick up something like that, guys, these are so sensitive. They're made of glass, they're heavy, and you know, just be very, very careful. I do not recommend picking up an open box or even anything on Craigslist or anything unless you really get a good deal. But seeing the way those are handled is so alarming to me. So I know they're enticing. I know you might want to go with a larger size because it's an open box. Just do me a favor, don't. Unless they're going to give you some kind of 1-year refurbished deal, I would not. So quick video on that, guys. I just felt the need to share that with you because sometimes I do get asked about picking up used displays or open box or ones that were used as displays. Somebody asked me about a Z9D that was very cheap. Well, very cheap. I want to say the thing was still like $3,000, and it was a display model. I can't recommend using something that's been on 24 hours or 12 hours a day for 2 years, and the way they're handled and the way they're treated. So again, first time I've ever seen TVs lined up like that out of the box. So be very, very careful, guys. Thank you as always for all the great comments and all the great conversations. As you can see, they're now moving these things over. But just be very careful. Like I said, I would not pick up anything open box or used. Just to reiterate what I just said, my own displays were on sale. I did ask the person, I know I'm repeating myself, but I feel the need to do it again, is I did ask these people who did not know me, were these things defective? And their answer was no. Dead pixels to me are a defect. I would not pay thousands of dollars for dead pixels. Now, would I pay 200 bucks for a 75-inch dead pixel TV? Sure. But again, I wouldn't recommend open box, guys, unless they are dirt cheap and you just don't care. All right, guys, thank you as always. I will talk to you soon.